Hi, my name is Steve Zako and I'm doing my presentation on the various functions of nonverbal communication. Nonverbal communication happens all around us. We all do it on a daily basis, whether it be body language or facial expressions. Nonverbal communication goes hand in hand with verbal communication and is interconnected with it. Nonverbal behaviors can operate in several relationships with verbal messages, and I'm going to go over a few. The first function of nonverbal communication is called repeating. This is nonverbal behaviors that duplicate the content of a verbal message. It seems that whenever you ask someone for directions, not only will they tell you which way to head, but they will point in the direction of the initial way you need to go. This is an example of nonverbal communication duplicating the content of a verbal message. The pointing is duplicating the verbal action of telling you where to go. The second function of nonverbal communication is called substituting. This is nonverbal behaviors that takes the place of a verbal message. I remember growing up, I would never answer my parents properly if I didn't want to tell them something. I would simply shrug my shoulders. For example, if they asked me how I did on a certain test in school that I know I did not do so well on, I would shrug my shoulders rather than giving them a straight answer. The third one I will be discussing is called complementing. The complementing function of nonverbal communication includes nonverbal cues such as tone of voice, facial expression, gestures, or distance between people. It clarifies and reinforces a message that would not be fully understood solely from verbal communication. A perfect example of this is when people use the term, "I feel like dying," or "I just want to kill myself." If you were to just hear someone say that, you may take it seriously and actually believe that's how they feel, when in actuality their complementing nonverbal communication was a smile. If you were to witness the smile, you would know that the person was not being serious and they did not actually mean what they said. The final one I will be discussing is accenting. This is adding nonverbal behaviors that emphasize part of a verbal message. An example of this is when elderly get angry at youth for certain things, such as skateboarding or perhaps driving too fast. In addition to expressing their anger through verbal communication, they will shake their fists, accenting their frustration with today's youth. Well, that's my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for listening, and until next time, I'll see you later.